Rajang is awesome. Guys, this is just one of the most legendary, powerful fiend monsters. Finally, up to date in world, and he's so good. Everything I wanted and more. An absolute terrifying pleasure to fight, and I can't wait to see more of him. I just can't. I need more and more and more. He's just incredible. So many unique little interactions. So many already. Turf Wars. Yes, he does fight Joe. He has one ridiculous one with a Gerathalos. I can't wait to discover many, many more as we go along. But him in the brand new Volcanic region, it's incredible. It really is. His laser beam is gorgeous. His aggression is endless. He's a right glass cannon. You can kill him real quick if you manage to get enough uptime on him. But he just brings so much to the game. He even has lovely little attention to detail, where if you knock him against a wall, he will put his hand on it, grab the rock for support while he recovers. That is just beautiful to see. Thunderous slam attacks. He's got his jump ball of lightning, his pinball move, all of his classic punches. I mean, he's just Rajang. He is fast, he is furious. Level 6? Question mark? And he is, well, Rajang in all of his glory. There's not much to say on his fight. We've seen it as we've gone towards his release, and it's just an absolute pleasure to witness it firsthand. Finally. I am so happy. But I have to admit, the best thing about this is actually getting some lovely ecology insights into Rajang. Now that he's in world, he has to have a normal pattern where he walks around, interacts with the environment, with nature, as he would do. And this is great. We already get to see how him and Kirin actually get on. What the fuck?
So tasty!
Isn't nature beautiful? So yeah, Rajang catches Kirin, eats the horn, and that's where the thunder comes from. The rumors were true! It's just so exciting. I realize a lot of people are like, okay, great, I want to fight him and wear his skin. But for me, that is so exciting! But talking of fighting him and wearing his skin then, let's get to the point of this. How actually good is his armor and weapons? Well, the answer is a resounding not bad. And while we are at the smithy, as a quick aside, look at all this layered armor! That is so good to see! There's just so much of it, and it's gonna be so much fun to collect it all as more gets added. But yes, of course, Super Saiyan monkeys. Firstly, it looks absolutely fantastic. It looks so fuzzy and warm, and you just want to nuzzle into it. The beta is a brand new design of Rajang, and it looks really incredible too. I really love the legs, but the stats are where it's at. So, he has a 2-set and a 4-set. Mind's Eye Ballistics and Protective Polish, so that's a very curious combination. No bounces and, well, no losing sharpness. It really is geared towards don't stop hitting, nothing will stop you hitting aggression, which is Rajang, and that's really nice to see there. His helmet has got your weakness exploit on and some decent slottage. This is quite good, and I imagine it will get some use. The weakness exploit, everyone is loaded in those decorations, so maybe it's still definitely an exciting piece, and I am almost positive it will see use. The chest has got 2 resentment.
You serious?
There's really not much to say about that. Maybe a niche resentment build will come out of somewhere. Hell, I'll probably be the one to do it, but it's certainly not going to be making any min-maxes drool. Neither are the gloves. Also, resentment slottage is fine, but unless you're desperate for the set bonus, not really going to be something you're jumping for joy over. The waist, however, a 4-slot and a 3-slot, and the final weakness exploit, yeah, that's nice, right? You can wear the helmet and the waist, you can get full weakness exploit, and you've got your Mind's Eye and decent slottage to work with. That's a nice little combination, and that's going to work for a lot of people, especially everyone who doesn't want Master's Touch. I'm excited to see where sets progress with this, because there are a few weapons that can get really decent usage out of that Mind's Eye, so that is definitely exciting, and it's a very nice looking piece too. The boots, a bit of attack and more resentment, again, so much resentment. Now, granted, Coalescence is incredible and it does work well with resentment because a lot of the time you roll in fire, take damage, it activates, but the uptime is just so low that relying on it is essentially just a recipe for unsuccess. I forgot a word for badness, bad things happening. Either way, it's exciting to have a new set to work towards. It's really damn awesome. But I think overall this armor set is interesting, but I think below power, or at least below expectations. But the thing is, if 6 is Furious Rajang, and it is, Furious always has had his own armor set, which I imagine will be absolutely bloody mental. So stay tuned. The weapon then. Now, normally of course I'm all about that greatsword, but look at the longsword, the demon halberd. Oh, it's so nice to see it. Yes, it is. I love sheathless longswords, and if there is a good one, I will play it. And this is fairly decent, but to talk actual decency, well, great sword. Great sword. Look at this. It's just a giant furry spiky club. I absolutely adore it. The classic Rajang greatsword design. It's just wonderful. And it comes kicking with just shy 1400, which does tie it with acidic gloviness for highest true raw. Going, though, of course, no elementless can be used because a little bit of thunder and minus 15% affinity isn't great in an affinity focused world that we live in. You could say it's its critical flaw. And only white sharpness. So, disappointment. Or is it? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is only the first rank of the Rajang weaponry. Oh, we have indeed a rare 12 to work towards from the level 6 monster, which is totally Furious Rajang, and this obviously has to be better, which means it will end up being the highest true raw greatsword, and maybe it can then get purple, maybe the affinity will be less. There is every chance this does become the new Breast Greatsword. Can't he see the stats? But even a marginal improvement over the one that we can see has it in contention, and that is a theme across all weapons. So, for sure, anyone who likes elements, is melee, and wants to use thunder, because something's weak to thunder, you're going to be loving the Rajang. You really are. I am so excited to work towards this. Oh, I've never wanted to grind the grinding line so badly.
What? That's crazy.
Alright guys, there you go. A quick little overview of the initial impact of Rajang, full of cute little interactions we've never seen before, little quirks of animation, courtesy of him being a primate with his damn dexterous thumb. He can do all of the gripping and throwing, and he rips you off when you clutch claw to him, though. Ah, he is a joyous addition to the game, and he is going to bring us all a lot of pain. How are you finding him? If you fought him yet, are you excited? Either way, like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. I will see you soon. A good boy.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.